The following is a presentation of RJL 518 Sports Network. When we last left the Los Angeles Dodgers, they were coming off a major upset victory over the Cincinnati Reds in their National League Division Series. The Dodgers came into that series huge underdogs, but the Reds were able to come out and fight hard. But the Dodgers, in 5 games, knocked the Reds out and moved on to the NLCS. When we last left the Montreal Expos, they had a big series against the Atlanta Braves. Pretty tight series, but the Expos came out on top in that series 3-1. With the Chicago White Sox clinching the American League Championship, we now switch to the National League. Who will face the White Sox in the World Series? Hello, everybody. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to Stade Olympique for Game 1 of the 1994 National League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Montreal Expos, as Philip Reynolds and Steeler fan 1933 join me here at Olympic Stadium for this first game of the NLCS. What an exciting American League Series we had, and I'm expecting the National League Series to be just as exciting to play. The Dodgers definitely come into this series as huge underdogs. There's no doubt about it. Their team is just really not built to play the Expos. But then again, I kind of thought the same way when the Dodgers played the Reds. The Dodgers knocked them out in going all the distance 5 games. The Expos pretty much dispatched Atlanta in 4. Really, the Expos should have swept that series, but a come from behind win in Game 3 allowed that series to go 4 games. And then we saw what the Expos pretty much did to the Braves the rest of the way. No vendors tonight protesting Reds' recent pathetic gameplay. Well, I hate to say this, you were first here, Phil, so make sure you are still in charge of the food and drink. Here at Olympic Stadium, we're going to play this series, games 1 and 2, between the Dodgers and the Expos, a rematch of 1981 the 1981 series between the Dodgers and the Expos, a rematch of that series then. So we know what to expect in an exciting series. I'm hoping to have a good game here. We got a good pitching matchup too tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, it will be Brett Butler batting first, Delino DeShields second, Mike Piazza batting third, Tim Wallach is fourth, Henry Rodriguez batting fifth, Eric Karros is sixth, Raul Mondesi seventh, Jose Offerman batting 8th, and the pitcher, Orel Hershiser, is batting 9th. Defensively for the Expos, Larry Walker's at first base, Mike Lansing is at second, Sean Berry is at third, the shortstop is Will Cordero, the left fielder is Cliff Floyd, center fielder Marquise Grissom, in right field is Moises Alou, the catcher is Darren Fletcher, and on the mound for the Montreal Expos, their number 2 starter, Ken Hill. 16 wins, 5 losses, 3.32 ERA in 1994. He's the number 2 starter because I put Butch Henry number 1 because Henry had the lower ERA, but Hill is definitely a very tough pitcher to beat. Paper plates and napkins, all they get for 20. Dang, that's kind of steep. Olympic Stadium is filled to the rafters here with Canadians. They want to see their Expos move on. The Dodgers, yes, heavy underdogs, but we know what to expect from a team that feels like it's getting disrespected, and I'm expecting them to play hard. Let's get things started. Let's go to the top of the first inning. Leading off for the Los Angeles Dodgers will be Brett Butler. Hill is a right-hander. Butler bats .329. 7 homers against rights. And for Brett Butler at this moment, Butler is batting 9 for 21 for the postseason. So he is having a heck of a season for the Dodgers in the playoffs. Here we go, National League Championship Series. Who will face the White Sox? We begin with the first bat, and that is a patient 93, and that is a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Lansing. He's got it. Throws to first, out number 1. Next batter for the Dodgers will be Delino DeShields. DeShields bats .239 against right-handers. DeShields for the playoffs, not doing too well, only 3 for 20. As of 2 weeks ago, my 19-year-old daughter and boyfriend moved in with me last night. I asked about some C&D games that I play. I mentioned watching the broadcast, and he said, okay. Here's the pitch. To be continued, I guess, in the next one. Here's the pitch. Tough 57, and that is a fly ball to left field. Coming underneath it is going to be Floyd, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Two men down as the Shields will head back there. And now the next batter for the Dodgers will be Mike Piazza. Piazza bats .309 against rights, and Piazza is having a very good postseason. He's batting 8 for 21. That's excellent. Two men down here, top of the first. Hill pitches to Piazza, and that is a ballpark 21, and that is a definite wheelhouse for Piazza, and a wheelhouse 03. Pow! And this one is hit high. This one is hit deep to left center field. Going. Say goodnight, Gracie. It's out of here. What a way for the Dodgers to start the series off. As Ken Hill throws him a bad pitch, a nice looking basketball, and Mike Piazza slam dunks it over into left center field. And the Dodgers jump out in front 1-0, picking up where they left off against the Reds. Solo home run for Piazza. Yeah, I heard you listening. That guy is good. Sounds like a real bro. Tell him I said thank you very much. Two men out. And after a big home run that pretty much, I should say, stadium groans. Ugh. And the batter will be Tim Wallach. You know what? I got to say this. You know you're getting old when you're playing a baseball game and a cards and dice game, and you put on the field the father of someone you watch today, Chad Wallach, for the Marlins, beat the Cubs to move on to the National League Division Series. When you play the father of the kid you just watched, you know you're getting up there. Tell me I'm wrong. 2 outs. Wallach is the batter. Ken Hill gives up an early home run. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough, right on it. I'm going to have to re-roll that. That's too close. We'll re-roll. Fouled away. Strike 1. Next pitch. Ballpark 68. That's going to be in play. And an in-play 80 is a fly ball to center field. Up with it's going to be Grissom, and he will make the catch, and the inning is over. The Dodgers get a quick run on a big leadoff on a home run by Piazza, and we go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Montreal Expos. It'll be Marquise Grissom batting first, Cliff Floyd is second, Moises Alou is third, Larry Walker batting fourth. Darren Fletcher is 5th, Will Cordero 6th, Mike Lansing 7th, Sean Berry is 8th, and the pitcher, Ken Hill, batting 9th. Defensively for the Dodgers, at first base is Eric Karros. DeShields is at second, third base is Wallach. The shortstop is Jose Offerman. In left field, Henry Rodriguez. Butler in center. Right field, Raul Mondesi. The catcher is Piazza. And on the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers, their number 2 starter, Orel Hershiser. 6-6, 3.79 for 1990 ERA for 1994. Maybe not one of his better years, but we all know that the Bulldog is very hard to get past. So we go to the bottom half of the first inning. Let's see what the Expos have to match up with that home run. Here's Marquise Grissom. Grissom bats .300, 7 homers against rights. For him, he is batting 6 for 16 for the postseason. He is tied with the Expos in hits for the playoffs. Did I tape my groan yet? No outs. Here we go. Bottom of the first. Hershiser with the pitch. And that is a tough 54. And Grissom just misses it as he grounds one to third. Up with it is Wallach. Throws to first. Out number 1. Next batter will be Cliff Floyd. Floyd bats .275 against right-handers. Floyd for the postseason batting 4 for 16, .250. Hershiser looking in, and here's the pitch. Tough, 89. That is a ground ball to second base, and DeShields will come up with this one. Tosses it over to first for out number 2. And now we'll see Moises Alou. He bats .330 against rights. And Alou actually 6 for 15 for the postseason, so actually has one less at bat than Piazza, which actually makes him the Expos leading hitter in the postseason. 2 outs. Hershiser pitches to Alou. And that is a tough 26. And swing and a miss, struck him out. Strike out. And Alou will head back to the bench. A 1-2-3 inning. Go the Expos. And at the end of 1, Dodgers already ahead 1-0. Top of the second. And out comes Henry Rodriguez for the Dodgers. Henry Rodriguez for the postseason is batting 3 for 16, a little under the norm. Hill looking in, and now the pitch to O. Henry, and that is an in-play 23 base hit for Rodriguez. Single to left center field. Rodriguez will go to first. 7 on the dice, 2 on the steal rating, will not run. Nothing will happen for Rodriguez there. Stade Olympique, supposed to be a pitcher's park, although Mike Piazza would tell you different right now. 1-51 lefty, 1-34 right. Combined is a 2-85. So supposed to be a minor pitcher's park, but Mike Piazza pretty much said, what are you talking about? I just hit 1 out. Rodriguez on it first, and the next batter will be Eric Karros. Karros bats .266 against rights. And Karros for the postseason is batting 6 for 18. Nothing wrong with a 300 batting average in the postseason. Rodriguez on it first. Pitch to Karros. Ballpark 05. That's a wheelhouse for Karros. And a wheelhouse 45 is going to be a base hit. That's a single. Sharp liner drops in front of left field. Henry Rodriguez advances 1 base. He will go to second and hold there. Second straight base hit given up by Ken Hill. So he's given up a home run and 2 hits already. And the next batter for the Dodgers will be Raul Mondesi. He bats .324 against rights. Mondesi for the postseason is batting 4 for 18, a little under. Still nobody out. They're going to go talk to Hill for a minute on the mound, see if he's okay. Hasn't gotten an out yet here in the top of the second inning. If you're the Dodgers, you definitely want to get as many runs as possible. Mondesi, Hill's pitch. And that is a tough 77. That's a fly ball to center. Coming up with it is going to be Grissom, makes the catch, out number 1. And the next batter will be Jose Offerman. Offerman bats .229 against rights. And Offerman for the postseason, he's batting 2 for 16. Kind of like what he would normally hit, probably, I guess. His batting average just really isn't there. But Offerman is still a fine shortstop. That's why the Dodgers have him. 1 out, runners at first and second. Dodgers in business here on the top of the second. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 27. Offerman just misses it. He pops that up. He pops it to first. Coming over to make the catch is Walker. 2 outs. So Offerman just missed it. 27, and he misses it. And that will bring up the pitcher, Orel Hershiser. He uses hitting card number 9. Good hitter. Good hitter. With 2 outs, he's not going to bunt. He'll hit away. Hill looking in. Hill making the pitch. Patient, 78, and that's a fly ball center field. Weak, and Grissom will come over and make the play, and that will do it, and the Expos get out of it. No runs, 2 hits for the Dodgers. They still lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Canadians will be Larry Walker. He bats .318, 15 homers against rights. Larry Walker, he's having a 4-for-14 postseason so far. So not doing too great, but not too great, but not too bad either. The pitch coming from the Bulldog. And that is a ballpark 32. That's going to be a wheelhouse check to Walker. And a wheelhouse 38. Crap. And he hits one high. And he hits one deep. The fans here in Montreal on their feet. It's out of here. Home run, Larry Walker. Orel Hershiser pitches him a grapefruit, and Walker turns it into fruit salad, and it's out of here. Solo home run, and the Expos tie it right up. I almost said White Sox, didn't I? Larry Walker solo home run, and we are now tied at 1. A roll 0-0 rolls, rare plays, or something similar. Notes the cards, including ballpark cards, range. And I should know this much as I've watched you play payoff pitch. Yes, all 0-0 rolls are rare plays, whether they occur for any position, including for a ballpark or range check, are all rare plays. Yes, they're all rare plays, unless there is a hitter. Unless on a hitter's card there is 00 that shows up and they roll again. It's something he instituted on some of his cards. Joe Bryan did. I have to show it to you. I don't think there are any cards in the remaining teams that have that, with a batter that has that ability. That he had no home runs, but he sort of like gave him a 0, and you have to roll it again in order to get a home run. Little complicated, but normally 99.9% of all 0-0 rolls are all rare plays. Home run for Larry Walker. We are tied at 1. Here's Darren Fletcher. Fletcher bats .277 against rights. And Fletcher, his last time he batted actually was in game number 3. Actually, was it against game number 3? Yeah, it was against game 3. And Fletcher actually is 2 for 8 for the postseason. So the Expos get one back on a home run by Walker. We're tied at 1. And now here's Fletcher. But another ballpark 35 for Fletcher. That's going to be a wheelhouse check. A wheelhouse 36. And that is a base hit. Darren Fletcher smacks a base hit to center field. He will head to first. Single for Fletcher. He goes there. He'll hold it first. Not a threat to steal. And that will bring up Will Cordero. Cordero bats .274 against right-handers. Cordero for the postseason batting 4 for 14. The Dodgers get a home run by Piazza in the first. Larry Walker gives them a home run for the Expos in the bottom of the second. And now Montreal in business. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch from Hershiser. And that is an in-play 25 single for Cordero. That is going to be a base hit. It's a soft blooper into short left field. Darren Fletcher advances 2 bases. He will hold at third. And now Hershiser's the one having problems. Runners at the corners and nobody out. Now they go talk to Hershiser, see if he's okay. And the next batter will be Mike Lansing. Lansing bats .254 against rights. Lansing with a postseason batting 4 for 16. .250, normal, batting average. Runners at the corners, no one out. The Expos are going to play the infield back. They'll sacrifice a run to get 2 if they can. Lansing at bat. And now the pitch from Hershiser. And that is a patient 61, and that's a fly ball to right. That could score Fletcher. Fly ball to right, and that is out number 1. Fletcher's run rating is a 6. The ball was hit to right, which is Mondesi. His arm is a 4. Oh, that's difficult. Oh, his arm is a 4. So Fletcher, oh boy, 6. His arm rating is lower than Fletcher. So that means if anything, a 6 or lower, Fletcher would score. 7 or higher, he's out. With 1 out, they're going to keep Fletcher at third, and not attempt to move. That's a very good arm by Raul Mondesi. So Lansing cannot bring him in. And the next batter will be Sean Berry. They'll give Berry a chance to hit. Berry bats .266. Berry batting for the postseason 5 for 15. He's batting .300. 1 out. The hit was the right call, and now the pitch. Tough 64. That is a ground ball. That's a ground ball to second. Berry's double play rating's a 6. A 7 on the dice. They're not going to turn 2. So they'll hit the second. They get Cordero. He is out. Berry gets to first. Fletcher comes in to score, and it's 2-1. It is a fielder's choice, but the run does come in. And the Expos take the lead on Sean Berry's fielder's choice. He will be at first, and he'll stay there. 2 outs now. And that will bring up the Expos pitcher, Ken Hill. He uses hitting card number 5. He can get a few base hits. Hershiser looking in, and now the pitch. And that is an in-play 45, and that's a ground ball to third. Up with it is Wallach, throws to first, and that will get Ken Hill and retire the side. The Expos, though, get 2 runs on 3 hits. A big home run by Walker and a couple of big singles by Fletcher, Cordero, and a fielder's choice. 2 innings in the books, and the Expos are up 2-1. Top of the third coming up. Butler will lead off for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Hill's trying to settle down. He's already given up 3 hits in this game. Here's the pitch. And that is a wheelhouse 66, but Butler goes ahead and gets under it big time. Fly ball to left. Floyd has to go pretty deep near the warning track, but he is going to make the catch. 1 out, and Hill mad at himself, but he goes ahead and wipes his brow knowing he gave an awful pitch to Butler, but Butler couldn't do anything with it. 1 down. And that will bring up Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1. Hill's pitch. Tough 83. Ground ball to second. Lansing has it. Tosses it over to first for the second out. And now a chorus of boos come down from the stands. Here's Mike Piazza. Piazza smacked a home run his first time up. He's 1 for 1. And I'll do a real check for him because I know he's hit more than that. Piazza, let's see here. He hit a couple. Let me see here. He went ahead. He did hit a home run against the Reds in game 2. So he has 2 home runs this postseason now with the one he just got. 2 outs. Hill looking at Piazza. And the pitch on the way. And that is a tough 81, and that's a fly ball center. There won't be no home run there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ken Hill. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. The Dodgers are sheer underdogs in this series. The Expos have the best pitching staff in the National League. And a top of the line and going to hit the ball. If the Dodgers hitting is not bad. Their pitching staff, though, can be shaky. Bottom of the third, here comes Hershiser. Top of the order for the Expos, and Marquise Grissom flew out his last time up. pitch on the way, and that's a wheelhouse to Grissom, and he just misses it. Popped it up to short. Offerman will get to that one, and that's the first out. Popped it up, he just missed it. And Hershiser breathes a sigh of relief. The batter now will be Cliff Floyd. Floyd 0 for 1. Expos leading 2-1, bottom of the third. Tough, 37, and that's a strikeout, 2 down. And that is strikeout number 2 for Hershiser. He averaged 4.8 strikeouts per 9 in 94. And now here's Moises Alou. He struck out his last time up. Hershiser's pitch. Ballpark 15, that's a wheelhouse on Alou. And a wheelhouse 05? Well, that's no doubt about it. Crack. That ball is hit high and deep to center field. Going back for it is Butler. Going back for it, he's just going to stop, watch it fly over his head, and maybe about 20 rows back. Home run, Moises Alou. Solo shot for him. And the fans here jumping up and down Olympic Stadium. Orel Hershiser put it right, a ballpark wheelhouse right over the plate. And Alou served it up as dessert, and it's out of here. And the Expos now lead 3-1. Third run already given up by Hershiser, and now another big cheer from the stands. Here's Larry Walker. Walker hit a home run his last time up. I said this is a bit of a pitcher's park, and yet we've had 3 home runs already, okay, in this game. Still 2 outs. Hershiser looking into Walker. Pitch on the way. Tough, 52, base hit. Single to left field. Walker will head to first. And Walker is 2 for 2 tonight. He'll stay there and now bring up Darren Fletcher. Fletcher 1 for 1. 2 men out. Nothing going with Walker. He'll stay at first. Now the pitch from Fletcher. And that's a ballpark 12. That's a wheelhouse to Fletcher. And a wheelhouse 44 is going to be a single. That's a base hit for Fletcher. Walker will easily round second and go to third. Fletcher goes to first. And now the Expos have runners at the corners. Third straight hit given up by Hershiser. Fletcher's 2 for 2. And the batter now is Will Cordero. Relief pitchers would be fine after they pitch, no matter how they pitch, because there's a travel day after game 2. So any relief pitchers that come in today will pitch tomorrow if they need to. 2 outs, runners in the corners. Cordero is 1 for 1. It looks like the middle of the lineup is doing the damage on Hershiser. But down 3-1 already, Hershiser needs to make a good pitch. Coming from the Bulldog, here it comes. And that's a wheelhouse 05 crack. And that one is hit high. That one is hit deep to center. That one is gone. Home run, Will Cordero. And the Expos have come out to play. Three-run jack by Will Cordero. And the Expos have blown it open early. And now take a lead of 6-1. Because the metric says to make it 10.2 to 1.7. And Hershiser, he is going to be pretty much done, but they like to see if he can get through the inning. The batter is Mike Lansing. Timeout. I'm going to fatigue him, although he's not due to bat until 6th. Nah, take him out. Because he's not due to bat till 6. So Hershiser coming out, and he doesn't last long. He lasts 2 2/3. Lansing is the batter, and coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be Rudy Cianez, who will take over for at least innings 3 and 4. That's all for Hershiser. 6-1 Expos as Hershiser gets slammed. And now here's Mike Lansing with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. 4 straight hits, 2 of them home runs. Lansing was 0 for 1 his last time up. Patient, 69, and that's a ground ball to second base. DeShields will get to that one. He makes the play, and the inning is over. 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 of them jacks, one by Moises Alou and one by Cordero. 3 innings in the books, and the Expos are up 6-1. Sorry, Orel, it's not 1988 anymore. We go to the top of the 4th. Hill comes back out. Like to remind you, we've got some inside pitch scheduled for tomorrow. A game that Steeler fan 1933 mentioned, a game for May 17th, 1970, when Hank Aaron hit his 3,000th hit. So we're going to go to Crosley Field for a game between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. A game that the Reds actually won 7-6, but that will be some inside pitch. I want to do that game tomorrow, but we'll see. I know tomorrow's Saturday. I know we got college football to watch. So if I can't do it tomorrow, I probably won't wind up doing it until Monday. But we got inside pitch scheduled for 1970. I also did receive the 1971 season as well. I haven't chosen a game for that. Maybe Steeler fan can do that. Can also help me choose a 1971 game. Not tonight, though, Matt. We'll wait until we play that game. And then tomorrow night, we will have game 2 of this NLCS between the Dodgers and the Expos, and it's going to be brother versus brother. For tomorrow night, I was able to get that done. It'll be Ramon versus Pedro, Martinez versus Martinez. And that should be a lot of fun to do. That'll be tomorrow night, game 2 of this NLCS. Top of the 4th, Expos leading 6-1. Here comes Tim Wallach. And as I said before, here I am putting the father of a kid I watched play today. That's why I guess I'm just getting old. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that is a wheelhouse 82, but Wallach chops this one to short. Not a good hit at all. Up with it is Cordero. Throws to first, out number 1. Hill is not throwing good pitches, but the Dodgers are not getting good hits. 1 man down, and that will bring up Henry Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. Hill pitches. In play, 88, and that's a ground ball to second base. Lansing throws to first, out number 2. And now we'll see Eric Karros. Karros singled his last time up. Expos fans enjoying it, now beginning to bad pitching versus worse contact. Exactly. Pitch from Hill. In play, 84. That's a ground ball to short. Cordero will get to that. Tosses it once and throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hill. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Rudy Cianez will pitch his 2nd inning. This will be his last inning. He's due to bat 3rd. Got to switch it back to National League Baseball with the pitchers batting. Here's Sean Berry. Berry is 0 for 1 for the Expos. Pitch on the way. Patient 52, and that's a ground ball to 3rd. Wallach's got it. Throws to first, out number 1. And that will bring up the pitcher, Ken Hill, uses hitting card number 5. Cianez looking in. And that's a defense 15. That could be a problem. Error check to third base. The ball is hit to Wallach. The error rating is a 3. He's not going to get it. That's going to be an error. And that is going to be a 2-base error as Wallach charges it, throws past first base. It goes into the dugout. Hill's going to go to second. 2-base error on the card, which means Hill goes to second as Wallach throws it away, and Karros couldn't make the play. That is an E5, and the first error on the Dodgers. I don't know why Wallach could be upset. The Marlins won today. My Marlins won today. I don't understand. They beat the Cubs. They're on to the LDS. Gotta go play I think they play the Braves, I think. They play the Braves next. That's going to be an interesting series. Hill on at second. Here's Marquise Grissom. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. Tough. 79. That's a fly ball to center field. And Butler's going to get to that one. Second out. Grissom now 0 for 3. Hill stays at second. Here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd 0 for 2 tonight. Sinez looking in. And now the pitch. Tough. 77. And that's fly to center field as well. Butler will get to that. And the error does not hurt the Dodgers at all. So no runs, no hits. There was an error. 4 innings in the books, and the Expos are leading 6-1. And yes, people, the Miami Marlins are still undefeated in postseason play. Can you believe that? We go to the top of the 5th. The only team undefeated in postseason play, I believe. The Diamondbacks tied them with that, but Arizona has been in postseason play before and has lost. Top of the 5th inning, Montreal leading the Dodgers 6-1. Hill back on the mound. Of course, I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close. Here's Raul Mondesi. He leads off for the Dodgers here, top of the 5th. Hill, after giving up a quick home run to Piazza, has only given up 2 hits since then. Pitch from Hill. In play, 39, and Mondesi just misses that one. Grounds it right back to Hill. Makes a nice move, throws to first, out number 1. Boy, Mondesi just missed that. Off the end of the bat. Ground out to the pitcher, 1 down. And that will bring up Jose Offerman. So just keep on beating up on teams. Michael Peterson at Olympic Stadium tonight. Offerman 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from Hill. In play, 96. Fly ball to left. Floyd will get to that one. And that's out number 2. We'll see a pinch hitter for Sinez as he is going to be done. And against a right-hander, the Expos only have 4 players on the bench. Let's see who they want to bring in. I think they'll save one of the better hitters for later. They're going to let Chris Gwynn bat against Hill. Maybe he can get on base. Chris Gwynn against Ken Hill he had 66 at-bats against righties in 94. Salvador America joins us here at Stade Olympique. Damn, Yankees take 2 straight from Cleveland. Yes, I know. Yankees are going to have their hands full with the Rays. Trust me. They do not match up well against them. Chris Gwynn, 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Pitch from Hill. Tough. 28. And Gwynn's going to get on base. It's a single. He lines one into right center field. Gwynn will go to first and hold. A base hit for the pinch hitter. And now we'll see if the Dodgers can take advantage of it. Here's Brett Butler. Butler 0 for 2. They will, thank goodness, not at the dump. Oh, yeah. That's the one thing that, in my opinion, the Rays should be happy that that game's not being played there. That is the worst ballpark in baseball. Even worse than Oakland Coliseum. Oakland Coliseum just has large foul ground, and it's terrible, and it's in lousy shape. When you get a catwalk that tells me if a ball hits a catwalk, it hits the A ring or D ring, and it's in play, I got a problem with that. How that stadium got approval from MLB all those years ago, I have no idea. Some money changed hands, I know that. No way that stadium should be hosting a baseball game. Gwynn on it first. Butler now at bat. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that is an in-play 99. Nothing's going to happen there. Fly ball to right. Alou camps under it, and he gloves it, and that will end the inning. No runs for the Dodgers. One hit. We are halfway through this game. Expos leading 6-1. Leading off from Montreal will be Moises Alou. He hit a home run his last time up as the Olympique Stadium crowd gives him a nice cheer. Dodgers will bring in a new pitcher. They're going to stick with the right-handers and go with Ismael Valdez. The Dodger bullpen, though, is stout. Got a good bullpen. They do have a nice bullpen. Ismael Valdez will come out to pitch. He'll pitch innings 5 and 6. And he'll be the third pitcher used by the Dodgers tonight. Remember, all pitchers tonight will be available fully tomorrow and for Game 3 when we go to Dodger Stadium because of a simulated travel day. Sports Time Machine now joins me here, saying a quick hello, uploading the field, Astros, best of franchise against the Giants. Yes, everyone, please switch to Sports Time Machine when you are done here. And, of course, I will be doing the same, checking in with him. And, of course, I want to watch the rest of the Cardinals-Padres game. What a great game that was last night. I'm glad I got to watch the end of that. That St. Louis-San Diego game, unbelievable. Bottom of the 5th, Expos leading 6-1. Valdez now pitches to Alou. Alou hit a homer his last time up. Ballpark 34, and he's got another chance to hit another one. And it's a wheelhouse 56, and he's going to have to settle for a base hit. Singles to center. And Alou goes to first. That makes Alou 2 for 3 tonight. As Valdez pitches him a wheelhouse off the ballpark, but Alou doesn't get all of that one this time. On a 56, and he'll be happy at first base. 4D steal rating on the dice, but with a 5-run lead, Expos won't do anything. And now a cheer for Larry Walker. Larry Walker batting 3. Larry Walker is 2 for 2 tonight, a home run and a single. So right now the Expos are coming out like gangbusters on the Dodgers. Alou at first. Valdez pitches to Walker, and that is a tough 85. That's a ground ball to second. Walker's double play rating's a 6, and they're going to turn it. Valdez a 7. Hit to second base, throws to short, back to first for 2, and they get the double play. 2 outs. Grounds out into the 4-6-3. And now the batter will be Darren Fletcher. Fletcher having a good night tonight. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. Salvador America saying 78 season with replay baseball. And Steeler fan says he finishes SOMPC 2015 Astros replay. Finished 86-76, same as real life. Missed the wild card by 4 games. Made the wild card and beat Yankees for losing to Kansas City in real life. That's right. Not going to say Stratomatic is not realistic. It is. It is very realistic when it comes to all these games. It is. It can be. But like I said, every game is realistic in its own right. I just can't do SOM because SOM, that 50-50 rule, not a fan of it. Here's Darren Fletcher with 2 outs. And that is going to be a patient 36. Fletcher smacks one into center field, and that's going to bounce off the wall for a double. Wow, how big was that double play now? Fletcher has a double, and he will hold it second, and that's Fletcher's 3rd hit of the night. The middle of the lineup is doing very well against Dodger pitching. Runner at second. And now here's Will Cordero. Cordero hit a home run his last time up. He's 2 for 2 tonight. How big is that double play? That was 2 runs that would have came in. 2 outs. Valdez checks and deals. Tough. 50. Base hit. Will Cordero. That's a single. That's a single for Cordero. Darren Fletcher, run rating of 6. He will score from second. Cordero to first. 7-1 Expos. The middle of the lineup is doing the job tonight. Seven to 1 Montreal here in the first game of this series. Cordero holds it first. All the hits have come from the 3, 4, 5, and 6 spots of this lineup. No hits at all from 7, 8, 9, or 1 or 2. Here's Mike Lansing hoping to maybe change that a little bit. He's 0 for 2. Cordero on it first. RBI single for Cordero. Expos really could have blown it open. That's the first run issued by Valdez. Another run, he'll be fatigued. There's the pitch. Tough. 44. And I got to re-roll it because it does make a difference. I have to re-roll. Fouled away, strike 1. I looked at the card and realized if it's one or the other, it makes a difference. I have to re-roll it. Fouled away. Patient 30. That is a wild pitch, but it's also a walk, so it won't matter. A wild pitch by Valdez and a 30, but a 30 on Lansing's card. Patient is a walk anyway, so I'm just going to say he walks Valdez, and runners at first and he walks Lansing. Runners at first and second. So that's just going to be gone as a walk. I'll take away the wild pitch that really doesn't matter. And now the batter is Sean Berry. Sean Berry is 0 for 2. Fans here at Olympic Stadium enjoying a beatdown right now. Montreal's giving the Dodgers. Valdez looking in, and now the pitch to Berry. Tough. 63, and that's a fly ball to right. Mondesi will get to that one, and he makes the play, and the inning is over. Expos do get a run on 3 hits. That double play would have been huge, but at the end of 5, the Expos are in command of the game, 7-1. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Dodgers is Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2. Game 1 of this National League Championship Series. And right now, Expos in control. Here's the pitch from Hill. Tough. 22. Strikeout. DeShields goes down. And that is strikeout number 1 for Hill. He averaged 5 strikeouts per 9. That's his first strikeout in this game. The batter now will be Mike Piazza. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. With 6 games left, Astros at the wild card, but lost 5 straight before winning the last game of the season. 22 to... What were they doing? Playing football that day? Here's the pitch from Hill. Tough. 51, base hit for Piazza. He hits that one into left field. Piazza will hold it first. That's his second hit of the night. And the batter will be Chad Wallach's dad, Tim Wallach. I keep on saying that because, like I said, when you put the card down of a father of a kid you just saw play today, well, you know, I'm old. Piazza on it first, nothing going on, 1 out. Wallach the batter, he is 0 for 2. And that is a defense 98. That should be fine. Range check to Hill. Hill's range is an A. He's a great fielder. Hill's got it. That's going to be an out, and it's a ground ball plus advance, which means Hill gets it, throws to first to get Wallach. Piazza advances to second. Piazza stays at second. And that goes as a fielder's choice, runner advancement. And now the batter is Henry Rodriguez. 2 outs now. Rodriguez would like to get at least 1 run in and make the score a little bit more respectable. Here's the pitch from Hill. Tough, 26, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Hill, and that'll end the inning. No runs and a hit. The Expos firmly in control as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Ismael Valdez will come out to pitch probably his last inning. And that does bring up the pitcher, Ken Hill. Might as well keep him out there. His fatigue reading is 8, and he's pitching. After giving up the early home run, he's done well. Here's the pitch from Valdez. He uses hitting card number 5. That is a tough 43, and that's a strikeout. That's an easy strikeout for Valdez. First strikeout for Valdez, 1 down. And now the batter is Marquise Grissom. Grissom 0 for 3. Piazza, it's Piazza. What am I talking about? Grissom 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Tough. 37. Base hit for Grissom. And he smacks that one into right center field. That's in the gap. Grissom heading for second. He'll make it with a double. A double for Grissom. It becomes the first hitter outside of positions 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get a hit. And he'll hold it second. Base hit for Grissom. And he'll hold it second. Here's Floyd. Floyd 0 for 3 tonight. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Valdez pitches. Patient, 24, base on balls. And the Expos are in business. Runners at first and second, 1 out. And here's Moises Alou. Alou batting 2 for 3 tonight, a home run and a single. Expos looking to make a statement in this first game of this NLCS. Remember, though, the Indians made a statement on the White Sox in the first game of that ALDS. How'd that series end? Here's the pitch to Alou. Tough, 45. That's going to be a single for Alou. It's a base hit. Grounder up the middle to center field. Cliff Floyd advances 2 bases. Grissom will score. It's 8-1 Expos. Alou has his 3rd base hit of the night. As the middle of the lineup continues to do the damage in this game, runners in the corners and still 1 out. And now 8-1. The batter is Larry Walker, and that's going to be it for Valdez, as he's given up his second run. They'll go to the pen. Macy might have a double switch. Let me see what we want to do here. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be their closer, Todd Worrell. And he is going to go ahead and take over Rodriguez's spot in left field. Rodriguez is going to come out, even though he was 1 for 2 today. Mitch Webster will take over the pitcher spot, which he'll bat 9th. So that allows Todd Worrell to go at least 2 innings if possible. So Rodriguez is out, and now Mitch Webster comes in left field. His ratings are pretty much as good as Rodriguez's. So runners at the corners, 1 out. Todd Worrell will now pitch to Larry Walker. And Walker here a chance to really blow this game out right. Already one run in here in the 6th. 8-1 Montreal. Walker having a great night. 2 for 3, a homer and a single. They'll play the infield back. They'll give up a run just to see if they can get 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Worrell. Tough. 50. Won't matter. Base hit, Larry Walker. That is a single. Line drive into center field. Moises Alou advances 1 base. He'll stop at second. Walker holds it first. Floyd comes in to score. Now 9-1 Montreal. That run is actually charged. Is charged to Valdez. And the batter now is Darren Fletcher. Still 1 out here on the bottom of the 6th. Expos all over the Dodgers. Fletcher 3 for 3 tonight. Having a super game. Worrell trying to maybe stop the bleeding, but right now Montreal in complete command. Here's the pitch. Wheelhouse 93. Fletcher got under it. Fly ball to right. Mondesi will get to that. And that is the 2nd out. That was a terrible pitch by Worrell, but Fletcher didn't get that one. And now here's Will Cordero. Cordero also 3 for 3 tonight. 2 singles and a homer. Runners still at first and second. Worrell looking in. Here's the pitch. Tough. 70. And that's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is DeShields. Throws to first. And that will retire the side. 2 runs for the Expos on 3 hits and a walk. 6 innings in the books. Montreal in total command. 9-1. Top of the 7th inning coming up. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Eric Karros. Dodgers probably already thinking about tomorrow night. Karros 1 for 2. Hill pitches to Karros. In play, 27. Not quite yet. Karros is going to get a base hit to right center field. Karros goes to first. Grissom catches up with it, throws it in. The Dodgers get the leadoff man on. Dodgers hoping for some kind of rally. That's the 2nd hit by Karros tonight. The batter now will be Raul Mondesi. Mondesi over 2. Carroll's not stealing. Nobody's stealing. You're down by 8 runs. You need base runners to have any hope of trying to get back into this game. Olympique Stadium is actually very relaxed right now. Stade Olympique is very much relaxed. The fans are enjoying a cold one and watching their Expos destroy the Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Mondesi. Ballpark 59. That's an in play. In play 10, Mondesi smacks one deep. That one is hit hard, and that is going to roll all the way to the right field wall into the corner. Rounding third is Carros. He's going to score. Going to third is Mondesi. He has a triple. He has a triple. That's one way to maybe get the Dodgers up and running. RBI triple for Mondesi. Score is now 9-2. The batter is Jose Offerman. They will not pinch hit to him. Dodgers only have 2 men left on the bench, probably for pinch hitting for pitchers. So Offerman has to bat. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Hill looking on, pitches to Offerman. Infield is back. Tough. 70. Fly ball center field. That's not going to be deep enough. Under it is Grissom. Makes the catch. 1 out. Mondesi has to hold. And the batter now will be Mitch Webster, who took over left field for Henry Rodriguez so that Todd Worrell could pitch at least a couple of innings. Webster bats .217 against rights. That's why Webster's usually not in a lineup against right-handed pitching. But 1 out. They'll see if he can at least get Mondesi in. And here's the pitch from Hill. In play, 0-9. He'll do that. That's a base hit for Webster. It's a single. Hits one into right field. Webster will hold it first. Mondesi scores, now 9-3. As the Dodgers now trying to make some sort of move here on the Expos, Webster stays at first base. The batter now is Brett Butler. With the 3rd run, that means Hill will be fatigued at the end of this inning going into the 8th, but they want Hill to finish. He's due to bat 3rd with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Brett Butler 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Hill. Ballpark 96. That's an in play to Butler. Butler 87 though. Ground ball to second base, and they are gonna turn 2. Grounds to second, throws to short, back to first for 2, and they get the double play. 4.63 and just barely got it. Butler's double play rating is a 5, and a 5 on the dice barely turns it. Got him out by half a step, but he is done. And that will end the inning. Dodgers pick up a couple of runs on 3 hits. We are at the 7th inning stretch. The Expos leading the Dodgers 9-3. We will be right back. That's going to be all for Ken Hill. We'll see a pinch hitter coming up for the Expos as we start the bottom of the seventh. 9-3 Montreal. Todd Worrell will pitch for the Dodgers, try to keep the where it's at. Leading off for the Canadians will be Mike Lansing. Lansing is 0 for 3. Fans here at Olympic Stadium got a little bit nervous after watching the Dodgers get a couple of runs back, but still a 6-run lead. Here's the pitch from Morel. And that is a tough 0-3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Lansing heads back to the bench. And now we'll see Sean Berry. Berry 0 for 3 tonight. All the major hitting really has been done by the middle of the lineup. Berry the batter. Here's the pitch from Worrell. Tough 13. He strikes out. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Worrell. And now a pinch hitter coming up for Ken Hill as he will leave with a 6-run lead. And the Expos are going to have Lenny Webster bat. So the 6-run lead, they want to save their better hitters for something more important and necessary. Lenny Webster will pinch hit for Ken Hill. Did I add change lighting? Usually aren't this bright and clear. I have another light that's in. I have a lamp that's over my bed. I got that in. I have that in behind me. So yeah, it's a little bit brighter now, just a little bit. So Lenny Webster will now bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. So yeah, I increased the lighting a little bit. I know it was still looking good with the light I was using, but still a little dark. And the light I'm using is an LED light above my desk. If I turn it to, and it's not facing the board. It's actually facing up. I'm using reflective light off the wall because if I go ahead and turn my light right at the desk, you're going to get a big glare spot. You won't be able to see anything. So here's the pitch. Patient 80, and that's a fly ball center field. Coming up with it is going to be Butler, and he makes the catch. And for only the second time and for the third time in this game, Montreal goes down 1-2-3, inning over. 7 innings in the books, and the Expos are leading 9-3. Keep doing it this way. I will. I'll keep it the way it is. The only problem with this is a glossy paper that's on this field. If it was flat, if it was matte, it wouldn't be shining. I'll give you guys an example. Watch what happens when I turn this light like this. See that big glare spot? That looks awful. So I just turn the light. So I have the light facing upwards. It's on a clip. So that looks just a lot better there. So yeah, I'll have the light behind me in the background up. My lamp that I have over my bed. That was Worrell's last inning. Yeah, so he's got to come out anyway. Top of the 8th. Delino DeShields leads off for the Dodgers. Montreal needs a pitcher. They're going to stick with the right-handers. And with a 6-run lead, they're going to bring in Jeff Shaw. Jeff Shaw is going to come out and pitch. He is pretty much the 6th or 7th relief pitcher in the Expo bullpen, and his ERA is 3.88. Expo's pitching is excellent in the bullpen. They are very deep. We'll see if Jeff Shaw can get a couple of innings here. He'll come out and pitch 5-2, 3.88 ERA and 94. Top of the 8th inning against the Shields. 6-run lead. We'll see if Shaw can hold it, and he can definitely finish the game if necessary. Here's the pitch of the Shields. In play, 44, and that's a ground ball to first. Up with it is Walker. He'll take it himself, 1 out. One man down. And now the batter is Mike Piazza. Piazza 2 for 3 tonight. A home run and a single. Shaw knowing he's got to be careful pitching to Mike. Best hitting catcher in baseball history. Here's the pitch. Ballpark 34. That's not good. And it's a wheelhouse check for Piazza. And the pitch is hit. But a wheelhouse 87? Nope. He chops it to short. Up with it is Cordero. Throws to first. 2 outs. Shaw got away with that. Mike Piazza mad at himself. Got a great pitch, but an 87 on a wheelhouse. Not good. 2 down. Batter now is Wallach. Wallach 0 for 3 tonight. Shaw with the pitch. In play, 20. That'll give him a hit. Base hit for Wallach. He hits one that into right field. He goes ahead and goes opposite field with that one. Wallach will hold it first with a single. His first hit of the night. And that brings up the pitcher. We'll see a pinch hitter for the Dodgers. And they're going to bring in Jeff Treadway. With Wallach on at first, Treadway will bat. He bats .340 against right-handers. And to keep things honest, they're going to take out Shaw. I'm about to piss off the Dodger manager. They'll take out Shaw. The problem is the lefty bullpen is not that good. But they're going to bring in Gabe White. Even though his ERA is 6.08, it turns Treadway around, batting from .340 to .143. And they only have one more batter on the bench, and the Dodgers got to save him. So Gabe White will pitch to Jeff Treadway. Two outs here in the top of the 8th. Runner on first, Treadway, who took over for the pitcher, as in the double and for the double switch. White will pitch. Here comes. And that is a ballpark rare play. Oh boy. 0-0 rare play ballpark. Well, that just makes it make a rare play, so we have to roll the rare play dice. Red is red first. 1-2. Ball 4 called by home plate umpire. Catcher doesn't like call and lets umpire know about it. Catcher ejected. Jeff Treadway, ball 4, and Darren Fletcher is thrown out of the game. Oh my. So it's a base on balls, puts Wallach at second, Treadway at first, and now I got to replace the catcher. For Fletcher, and the thing is, I used the catcher, Lenny Webster. He was my other catcher. I don't think I have a third. I don't. That's really interesting. I got no catcher behind the plate. How do you say boo in French? He just threw out the catcher. I have no catcher to take that position. And of course, there's no rule for me to put a position player behind the plate. So I used the catcher and replace. Maybe I shouldn't have, but how do you know that's going to happen? All right, so I got to use a position player, and I would think an infielder would be a better choice. I don't know how you do this. I'm gonna deny that. I'm not going to allow that. I have no way at the moment. I'm going to change. I just put someone back there and give them the worst ratings. I was thinking about that, yeah, but it takes a little bit to be a catcher. Tell you what, now I'll deal with it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in Freddie Benavides to take over at the catcher spot for Fletcher. So Fletcher is eliminated for the game. Benavides will have a range rating of F and an error rating of 1. So any range he has to do is pretty much actually anything is automatic. So Fletcher's out of the game. So Freddie Benavides will take over at catcher. So his rating goes to F5, and his arm is going to be a 10 because he can't throw anybody out. So his arm is going to be a 10. So if anybody wants to steal on him, it's going to be easy. That's how I'll do it. That is how I'll do it. That batter will be Eric Karros. Eric Karros will come up to bat. Karros is 2 for 3. Freddie Benavides will now take over at catcher for the ejected Darren Fletcher. Will someone please tell me what he said to the umpire? I have no idea. Steeler fan, you were watching. Tell me what he said. I have no clue. Runners at first and second, 2 outs here, top of the 8th. And Gabe White, that really hurt. And White will pitch to Karros. Here's the pitch. What a time for that to come up. Wheelhouse. Oh, is that close enough? Yeah. Wheelhouse. 0-3. Yep, that's what you get. Crack. That ball isn't high. That ball isn't deep. And Eric Karros just hit a 3-run bomb to left center field. And this crowd goes, your mother is a Yankees fan. And this stadium groans. Ugh. Home run, Eric Karros. A 3-run bomb off of Gabe White. A wheelhouse 0-3, and this game just got very interesting. And now the score is 9-6. And the batter is Raul Mondesi, and that's going to be it for Gabe White. They're going to take him out immediately. Now they actually got to bring in a pitcher that can pitch well. And the batter now for the pitcher now for the Expos will be Tim Scott. Good news is he can pitch. He should be able to finish the game. Tim Scott will come in to pitch. Now the score 9-6. Wow, what a chain of events that was. And here's Mondesi with 2 outs. Mondesi 1 for 3. He tripled his last time up. Tim Scott, here's the pitch. Tough, 28, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the inning. But the Expo fans give a big boo down to the field. 3 runs come in for the Dodgers on 2 hits and a walk. 1 big jack by Eric Karros. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and suddenly the score is 9-6. This game's not over yet. It looked like it was. It's not now. The Expos do have the top of the lineup coming up in Marquise Grissom. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be Omar Dahl, lefty. Remember, all pitchers will be available tomorrow and game 3 no matter what because of a simulated travel day. So Marquise Grissom will go up against Dahl here, bottom of the 8th inning. But now 9-6. Here's the pitch. Ballpark 23. That is a wheelhouse for Grissom. Wheelhouse 10. Crack. And Grissom hits one high. He hits one deep down the right field line, and it's inside the foul pole. It is gone. Home run, Marquise Grissom, and the fans are going up and down crazy. Marquise Grissom solo home run. And that is Grissom's 4th home run of the postseason. He hits one today. He hit one in Game 3 of the against Atlanta, and Game 2, and Game 1. Marquise Grissom solo shot. Now 10-6. That should ease up things a bit. Solo shot for Grissom. That's his 4th home run of the postseason. And he only hit 11 in 1994. I wonder if he studied the Big Hurt the Big Hurt swing from last night. Omar Dahl immediately welcomed with a solo blast. And now 10-6 Expos. And here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd is 0 for 3 tonight. He did walk his last time up. A Steeler fan says, yay. He said, your mother is a Yankees fan. Yeah, that is the worst insult you could say to anybody. I agree. I'm surprised he didn't beat the guy up at the plate. Here's the pitch to Floyd. In play, 57, and that's a ground ball to third. Up with its Wallach. Throws to first, out number 1. And that will bring up Moises Alou. Alou having a hell of a night. 3 for 4. A home run and two singles. For a stadium that I thought was a light pitcher's park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs have been hit in this game tonight. Omar Dahl was hoping to keep it a 3-run game, but not anymore. Here's Alou. Tough. 37, base hit. That's a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Alou goes down on strikes. Dahl's a lefty, and that is a strikeout. 2 men down. And the batter now is Larry Walker. Walker, he's also having a great night. 3 for 4. Dahl looking in. 10-6 Expos. Here's the pitch. Tough. 57. That's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. But the Expos get a big insurance run. 1 run on 1 hit. Grissom's 4th home run of the playoffs. 8 in the books. Expos leading 10-6. We go to the top of the 9th. Will we see 9th inning magic from the Dodgers? Tim Scott still on the mound for the Spos. The Dodgers have Jose Offerman leading off, and there will be a change as Offerman's going to come out. And they're going to bring in Rafael Bornegal at shortstop. Bornegal hits better than Offerman does, and that empties the Dodger bench. So now there'll be no more pinch hitters, which makes things very interesting. Bornegal will come in. Not as good a fielder, but a better hitter against rights. Scott will pitch to him. Dodgers got to make something happen. Down 4 runs here in the top of the 9th. Scott with the pitch. In play, 43, and ground ball to third. Up with it is Berry. Throws to first. Out number 1. And the batter now is Mitch Webster. Webster walked his last time up. 1 man out. Scott trying to complete the game and close it off. Here's the pitch. Tough. 0-9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. And now the last chance for the Dodgers in this game will be Brett Butler. Butler 0 for 4. Tim Scott trying to close the game. Looked like it got a little interesting there, but the Expos stay ahead. Scott looking in. Butler. Here's the pitch. In play, 44. Ground ball right back to Scott. He has it. Pumps once. Tosses it over to first. And the Expos win the first game of this series. A 10-6 win by Montreal. Metric 17.0 to 10.2. A 10-6 win by the Expos, and Montreal takes the series lead 1-0. I'll give you a final line score in a moment. Don't leave yet. For the Expos, 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 errors. Ken Hill gets the win. Orel Hershiser does take the loss, no save. Couple of hold. I will give maybe Scott a hold there, or I might give Jeff Shaw a hold. Might give him a hold, but actually can't give him a hold. The tying run was never on deck. Expos with a 10-6 win here over the Dodgers, and they take game 1 of this NLCS. Tomorrow, we'll be here again tomorrow night. It'll be Ramon Martinez versus Pedro Martinez. You can't miss a game of brother versus brother. That should be fun to play tomorrow. Martinez, the Martinez game, and that can happen in game 2 and 6 if it gets that far. We also have some inside pitch scheduled. Don't know if it'll be tomorrow. 1970 game between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds at Crosley Field. Hank Aaron will try to hit his 3,000th hit. Should be fun, as I'm really loving inside pitch now. So I want to thank you every here for today for tonight. Steeler fan 1933, Salvador America, Sports Time Machine, Michael Peterson, Philip Reynolds. Thank you all for joining me. I turn it back over now to Sports Time Machine for you to go check out his videos. And he said he was uploaded. Watch some more baseball. Going to catch the rest of that. So hoping to come with the 1971 game. Yes, I'll ask you that, as I have to put that season together. I still got to tear the cards and organize it. You know, I'll tell you, it takes an hour and a half. It takes pretty much an hour and a half to do the payoff pitch cards. It takes an hour and a half to do the inside pitch cards, too. Even though they're all already organized, I got to tear them. Got to be careful with that, too. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow night for game 2. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. Have a good night. Expos over the Dodgers, 10-6. They lead the National League Championship Series 1-0. See you tomorrow.